you ready? Are you ready?
My family, and welcome back to yet again another Arca Bulls live stream. I want to make sure that you can hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. I do have some information here for you today, but before that happens, I need everybody in the chat to throw those A's right away. Throw those A's in the chat so that I can see that you're alive and listening to me on a late Sunday night. What is up, family, and welcome back yet again. Boy, let's go. Man, we got to get these good vibes back up and running, right? Let's get the markets to show us that cash, boy. What is up, everybody? Let's go. Man, we are back, bro. Are we ready for this money to come up or what? I got to tell you, I am. I definitely am, bro. Let's go. Throw those A's in the chat, man. Let me see you. Let me see you alive. This is good, man. This is good. We're already getting the chat to fill up. I love it so much. Combining the powers of both FNGR, AMC, and GME. Interesting times here. But I wouldn't be bringing up FNGR if it wasn't for a fucking reason, right? You guys already know that a lot of my following is built from FNGR and GTII, right? So I gotta say, both of those communities gotta be the ones that are second in the largest from AMC and GME, right? Huge amounts of speculation, manipulation, all the freaking negativity has landed on all of these tickers, of course, guys, and we are here, we are alive, and we are about to go over some really interesting opportunities. I don't want you to look at this chart right here as that's what's gonna happen, right? I got for you some good news, and I definitely have for you some interesting news, and I have some more interesting news, man. I am so excited, guys. Make sure to hit that like button right away so that we can get this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. What is up, family? Good to see everybody in here today. I see Nina. What is up, my girl? What is up, my baby? Good to see you there. Marshall, I see you in there. Gray Man, I see you. Torito, Dust to Dust. My bro, I see you, dude. I got your email. I'll make sure to reply to you right away, my dude. Kirby, I see you in there. What's up, Robert? Malia, what's up? What's up? Thank you guys for coming out. Chad, what is up, dude? K-Spec, Robert, guys, man, look at this. Tara, what is up with you? Thank you so much for coming on by, guys. I really appreciate you sticking around till late. RJS, I see you in there as well. Adventures, what is up? E-Cat, let's go. Gray Man. And my brother Ian Tucker, always coming through for the boy, showing that support like always, man. I cannot wait to show you guys what I have in here, right? Gage, my brother, good to see you in there as well. I see you guys coming in here. I definitely see the chat and the team as well. What is up, Dollar Bill? Good to see you there. JD, what's up? My boy Jason Harden. Options has been, guys, you guys know. Options is my main man up in here, right? So Options has been talking about, I'm just gonna say it like this. Options said CrowdStrike. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so what I want you to do is make sure to keep a close eyeball on CRWD, right? That is going to be CrowdStrike. That ticker apparently has some good news coming in, or some good price action, or some good days, whatever it may be. it may actually be showing us, right? Kirby, my bro, coming in with a 10 spot. My dude, thank you so much. Of course, you know already what we do with that, bro. We're going to make sure to have another lucky participant in here, a lucky viewer join the Arca Bulls trading team for a free month. Bro, stick around for that announcement because out of random, I'm going to go ahead and select one of you to join that team for a month for free. All right, so make sure to stick around, guys, before we get this analysis going. I gotta say that I may actually squeeze in one more in here for you too. I gotta tell you. Ticker symbol, ticker symbol Carvana, right? So guys, you already know, I already gave you that play the other day, right? I gave it to you on Thursday before Friday's price action, which went up a bunch. Please tell me that you noticed it. Please tell me that you took advantage of the Arca Bulls team price targets and analysis, because I promise you one thing, you guys. I said it and I said it and I said it as a thank you, right? Because of the viewers that we're getting, because of the amount of attention and the growth that Arca Bulls is getting, I said here is a thank you from me to you. I'm going to give you Carvana because I got to tell you, man, the people inside of the team have called that out the right way. I put in the analysis myself for the back test, right? And those targets may actually be getting ready. Daniel Gonzalez, what is up, man? Sup, che? Dude, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, so why don't we just, kind of get this thing rolling right now, right? Because I know that some people are going to start coming in. Here and, to watch FNGR, AMC and GME as like the thread of analysis video, but sometimes people don't really understand that this is live, and I like to talk to people and say hi to everybody, right? It's not so like, it's not so cookie cutter and to the point and all that bullshit, right? I try to keep it a little laxed, right? I want to say hi to the team. I know there's a lot of people who always want to say hi to me, right? I'm getting DMs up the yin yang here, man. You know what I mean? So I can't always respond to everybody all the time, but I will say that these are the opportunities where you can say what's up, right? And I'll more than likely reply to you. So yeah, so for those of you watching, or for those of you that are watching this afterward, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I love you so much, right? I want you to make sure to continue observing the Arca Bulls channel, but I gotta say hello to the peeps up in here, right? I completely love it. Nina, I asked you to change your name there. All right, anyway, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. Kit Kittredge, my brother, very good to see you in the chat. I do have an opportunity here for everybody to observe within FNGR, and I am going to present it to you as a daily time frame backtest, right? So let the options. I love you, buddy. Just let me know through text or whatever that, whatever you want, but we can always be in touch, right? So yeah, options is talking about the upside here on both CrowdStrike and NVIDIA, right? Which I definitely believe. I definitely think that it has a good probability for upside, guys. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get things started here with FNGR. Throw those likes in the chat right away so we can get this thing moving, guys. Let's do it. All right, so I'm not going to take you here to the FNGR macro formation, right? What I'm going to do is actually bring you down first to what's happening in the immediate short term, right? So take a look at this 4-hour chart, right? And I want to just show you that this is your day's play, right? This was Friday, these 3 candles here. Well, potentially the early pre-market, intraday, and post-market, right? This is your whole group here. And you can see that volume is completely increasing, right? This is 100% a symphony. It's incredible, and I absolutely love it. All right, so what this does when you have this kind of upside here is that it pressures volatility and momentum towards areas that you want, the favorable areas. I guess we want to say it like that, right? Favorable areas within the volatility spectrum. All right, so as you move up the time frames, right? 6-hour time frame, you still have that volatility coming in, but lots of volume. Upside price action looking very good, right? 8-hour time frame, same situation here, huge volume thrust. 12-hour time frame. Look at that, right? You can see the price action going up. The reason why I'm taking you up the time frames here is because we fired a signal and are about to fire another signal within the FNGR asset. Okay, if you guys don't remember this, the last big run that we spoke about on this were to the master students, where we were at around $1 and $31.80. That $1.80, this fractal here is the same fractal that AMC and GME used in 2021 for a breakout. So guys, this thing bottomed out at 129 and it went to $8, right? This thing, I'm not kidding. I'm definitely not kidding here. This definitely went for a 520 spot, 62% upside, okay? I'm not saying that that's going to happen here, but what I am telling you is that we are dangerously close to those lows, right? Look at this, 163 bottom, and it's already touching the $2.65 zone. Major resistances there. Of course, we can see them, right? We can see those resistances, but this is where your executions come in. This is where your stats come in, right? This is where we get creative. Now, let's go ahead and now take you to the upper bound timeframes. Yes, like I said, AMC and GME, same type of fractal, right? Same fractal used here was the fractal that was used within AMC and GME's upside runs, right? Same thing. Now, it was a very similar downside too after it, right? So I want to take you to the daily time frame, right? The daily time frame is where we're getting this signal to fire off. Okay, so what do I mean by signal firing off in the first place? These are all of my samples here that I'm gathering for the statistics, right? All of the this is a sample-based statistic, right? So the samples are creating this data set right over here. So what I'm doing is creating your standard bell curve, right? Like, if you guys are familiar with statistics, you know what the bell curve is. Okay, I'm not gonna elaborate too much on that. But the criteria behind this is this, okay? This is volatility here, okay? Dude, that's where I'm going, Seb. I'm going there. Hold up. I don't have a bi-daily backtest. Okay, so when we're observing volatility, we need to observe the break of volatility from its 15% range. That's my criteria, okay? This is the 15% of volatility. This is contraction down here. This is expansion up here, right? So this is us increasing the rate of transactions, right? Returns, they are increasing in frequency. And they are decreasing in frequency as it goes down. So it becomes illiquid. People start to sell off. People start to not even buy or sell anymore once it gets down into the critical levels of contraction. That's typically what happens within linear volatility. I have built this. I have coded this myself so that I can understand and see what it's like with a heat map in the background, right? So as you can see, the heat map, it's starting to heat up, right? We're starting to get red, which is great. That means that more and more people are buying and selling the asset as we go, right? That is absolutely what we want to see. Okay, now, when you pair this, which it has to break, remember, it has to break out of the 15% with an upside pivot on moving average and the volatility component, those little lights, that's the histogram, okay? What we want to do is match it with an upside pivot of stochastic momentum, and that's what's happening. So this criteria, breaking out of the 15%, I have measured, historically speaking, over and over and over throughout its history, right? So what I want to show you is the data set now, okay? This on a daily time frame, critical contraction to expansion. We have a total iteration count of 20. 17 have been guessed correctly to the upside, giving us an upside accuracy of 85% of an upside thrust of 33.40% with a standard deviation of 35.12%. What do all those numbers mean? Arca, stop talking with your mathematical brain and speak to me in normal English. Okay, so what this means is that whenever this criteria that I explained to you happens, a 33% move to the upside can happen with an 85% probability of it, right? Simple as that. Now, let's go ahead and measure that. So first of all, I want to go ahead and show you that the signal fired off right here, right there, where we broke outside of the 15% of the contraction zone, right? Okay, great. So when was that? That was on August 12th, about 9-10 days ago, right? Right around there, 8 or 9 days ago, whatever. So as we take a look, the opening valuation of that candle, it's right at about 188, 189. Okay, so from that area, we measure the upside 33.40%. So as you can see, 33.40, it would say that we would have gone to about $2.52 from this day. Well, look what price did over its time. Fucking pretty accurate, right? Oh my goodness, what do mathematics do for us? It is not over. It is not over. Do not X your phone out because this is not over. I am specifically telling you that the average upside, the mean, right? The mean has already been met. That's typically what happens when that criteria fires off. And we met it here to the 95th percentile of accuracy. Data, guys, numbers, mathematics, numbers do not lie. People do. All right. Now, what does it mean? This thing moved up a total of about, let's just say, 39.58% of the given 33.40%. But wait, it also said that we would have a 35.12% standard deviation. That means that when the signal fires off, which is that 189, this can deviate downward. 35.12% to be exact. So what that means statistically is that we decline the 35%, right? We decline from the fire of the signal, the 35%, to identify where in history we are most likely to find support before the bounce to the upside. Guys, you understand what I'm telling you, right? I am not only giving you the downside for loading, but I am also giving you the freaking upside for take profit. Reach out to me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com immediately if you want to change your habits, if you want to change your portfolio look. Get in touch with me right away tonight. No more excuses. Make a change in your trading career. Reach out to me and I'll give you the syllabus, the disclaimer and everything. That 35% gives us the drop, right? Cool. Let's find out where that 35% would have been. So 35% roughly would have been right around here, right? It says 35.12%. That would have taken us roughly to around $1.21 or $1.22. From the 35%, we dropped a 13.8% drop. So this was already telling us that we would drop from the firing of the signal of 1189 and we would support somewhere within this range, right? So that's what happened. Right? So yeah, Nicole, I'm about to give you those targets right now. Now, from that drop, price action started moving up just like the way it should. To the 30, it made the move. It moved to 264, which is otherwise the 39%. Now, here's the thing. I typically like to run a back test of a further time frame when the daily is done. Right? But as you can see here, we're approaching the gravitational point. Wait, Arca, what the hell is the gravitational point in stochastic momentum? Well, I gotta tell you, when you reach within the 2% of any border within stochastic momentum or a momentum indicator in general, RSI, any of that, you are reaching an area that's called gravitation. So as soon as this reaches the 78% of stochastic momentum, it's gonna enter an area where it's gonna get it pulled to further upside. You heard that right. It can be considered magnetics. It can be considered gravitational pulls. It can be considered whatever you want. Areas of interest, right? You can call it areas of demand. Anything you want. I call it personally. I personally call it gravitation, okay? So, as we approach to that area, that means that further upside can be seen within the daily time frame, which means that this is not done within the average move. We got the average move, 33.40, and we got the standard deviation, 35.2% upside as well. Right about here, 35% upside on that standard deviation told us that we would have moved to around $2.56, and we got a total of $2.63. Do you see how accurate the data is? Okay, now, when you start exceeding the targets of 33.40, you then move to calculate further targets to the upside within the same criteria of the same sample set to create this data set here, okay? What does that mean? That I also calculate the upper bounds and lower bounds of your first standard deviation. That means that I can give you further upside than the average upside thrust. So, if we calculate the upper bound of the first standard deviation from this criteria here, it's noted right here for you. And by the way, I backtested this months ago. Months ago. I haven't looked at this chart in that long. And for some reason, the data is still dead right? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Numbers don't lie. All right. So let's go ahead and observe the upper bound of the first standard deviation from look at this. The standard deviation was already giving us a 35% move, which is right there, right? That moved from $1.89 to about $2.56 or 60, whatever that, to $2.56. The upper bound of the first standard deviation is 68.52%. 68.52% of the upper bound of the first standard deviation is taking you to this target here, $3.18. So not only did this meet an 85% probability almost to the damn penny within the 95th percentile of accuracy, by the way, but it is also telling us that we have an upper bound of the first standard deviation leading to a total of 68.52%, right? To $3.18, which from here marks off almost a 30% move from the 247 that we're at. Okay? Now, I want to show you something that rhymes with this. Well, it's the macro formation. The macro formation here is indicating, please don't pay attention to the blue team, okay? Not yet. I'm going to go ahead and kind of dim this down just a little bit. The white team, okay? The white team here is indicating that we have this is our candle right now, right? It's indicating that we would have a resistance somewhere up here because that's where this massive white line is. Now, the curious thing is where that line is ending, where that resistance is ending, because this is a descending broadening wedge. Contact point here directly, right? And we have a contact point here directly. Another one right here. Another one right here. Another one right here. I am not making it up. It's just a regression. That's what we do when we observe a regression from a formation like this. Take a look at this. Right in here. What does that target say? 321. And what was the target that we just said, statistically speaking, we would reach? Well, what do you know? $3.18. We have confluence. We are rhyming statistical target with a psychological target. Well, that to me sounds like a fucking slam dunk. I don't know what it sounds like to you, but I don't really care. But I'm going to go ahead and continue giving you more targets. What's up, Malia? Thank you so much for that fire. I love it. All right, so let's find out from an immediate short term. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. What about if we notice that the daily signal fired, right? We have this massive upside, and we also have this continuation of volatility. That's incredible. But is there more? Well, I have something to show you here too. Look at this. By daily time frame. Do you remember the criteria from the daily? Do you remember what I said? Where the signal fired at 188? What's required? It's required that both the moving average and the histogram, the volatility component, move beyond the 15%. Right? Right. Let's go to the buy daily. Look at the buy daily signal. Well, my goodness in heaven. That is about to fire off. This is your volatility component above the 15%, and your moving average is literally sitting. Hold on, I'm going to show you where it is so you can see it as data, okay? What I want you to notice, remember, it has to break 15%. Look at the middle here, okay? This line. You see where my mouse is up here? What does it read? 14.68% with an upside pivot. Do you understand that I'm telling you that a buy daily signal is about to fire off on FNGR? Now, luckily for all of us, I don't have a back test of the buy daily, but we do have the upper bound of the first standard deviation on a daily. So that means that I have to get to work. That means that I have to start back testing the buy daily time frame of FNGR to understand what the statistics are doing for an upside probability. I don't care. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it fast. Not here live, because it's probably going to take me like an hour or two, but I'm going to do it. And we're all going to get those targets together. Now, the first to receive these targets are absolutely going to be the Arca Bulls trading team, because that's where I trade every single morning live. If you want the chance for now, because this is going to expire, if you want the chance for now to get into my trading team forever for a one-time fee, that's the link right there. Otherwise, you can join the Arca Bulls trading team for $9.99 a month, and I'm going to allow one of you to get in for free today. Actually, no, I still owe two more. So I have 3 people that are going to be chosen at random to join the team. And I'm going to give them, my trading team usually consists of anywhere between 80 to about 105 people daily inside of the Discord trading team, private, right? The public Discord Arca Bulls, there's around 2,000 members in there, but I trade in private with my team. All right. So you either take this chance or you take the $9.99 or you wait for me to call out 3 potential winners. All I need from you is to step into the trading team one day. That's all I need. That's all I need for you to observe Arca Bulls trading for one day. That's all. All right. So let's go ahead and make sure that we can observe the probabilities for upside from here from an immediate short term, because I have some things to give you. Okay. Not only are we within the buy daily time frame. Sure. You know what? I'm going to get rid of all this. Okay. And I'm going to make sure to leave here in case you want to learn with me. I'm just going to leave this here. Okay. But I want to get the probabilities. You know what? No, let's do ArcMastersCourse at Gmail. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here in case you want to get in touch with me and further your education. But what I want to do is bring this down to a more immediate short-term time frame, right? The reason why I want to do this is because I want to show you that the trend is moving up to some really interesting resistance levels, right? These resistance levels usually give us a pullback, right? Alex, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. And you know what? I can actually make it a little bit easier for you. Please go ahead and click on that link and join up. Just go to the server shop from a PC, not on an Android. But if you have an iPhone, you could do it from your mobile. Just Android for some reason doesn't do it, right? But after you sign up, then on Android and iPhone, you'll see everything, right? But anyway, we're coming up to resistances right now. And then also, it's not only that, right? MJ Arca Gang is right. It's not only that. We have a weekly close, right? This is the closing period. Guys, it gets important here, okay? It gets really important. We also have a bi-weekly close, okay? Other than that, let's take a look to see if we have any other closures and the daily. Okay, so the daily time frame, the daily time frame here has a pullback coming in. This is where I want you to listen real close. Make sure to write it in your notes, okay? Because I tell my students this, I tell my trading team this all the time. There is a 60 to 70% chance that you will get a 30 to 50% prior bar retrace. Bar meaning candles. This is your prior bar. This is the day that we just closed, right? So if we're talking about a prior bar retrace, I am talking about this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily time frame and just mark off the 50%. Simple as that, okay? This is going to be your daily retrace. So let's go ahead and add daily retrace just like this, right? Cool. Now let's go to the weekly. The weekly time frame also closed. Let's mark the 50% from that. I'm teaching you guys how I put my plays together, by the way. This is the weekly retrace, right? Bi-weekly retrace. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That is definitely the weekly. We got to do the bi-weekly as well. Okay, now we go to the bi-weekly, right? So we go to the bi-weekly and we then measure the total ups or the total range of the bi-weekly, which is really close to it. It's at 207. Okay. So then we start observing your larger time frame. We're not going to put the bi-weekly in there because it's so close to the weekly. It's all good. You're observing your upper time frame because you want to know if there's any possibilities of a pullback. Number one, look for gaps on a larger time frame. Gray man, my bro. From one DJ to another, let's go. That makes 4 people that I am going to randomly select today to join the Arca Bulls team for free, right? That's going to put 4 people in here for free. You know what? Why don't we just choose a random one right now? I see someone that has been commenting here. Sebastian, you're already part of the team. I see you, buddy. I see you. All right. So Malia, make sure to come on by. You are a lucky winner today. Sponsored by one of our awesome sponsors today, Make sure to hit that. And when you get into the trading team on the landing pad or in the Arca Lounge, mention who you are on YouTube, and I'll give you access to the trading team where we usually have the after party. All right? So that's you. Malia, make sure to hit that link as soon as humanly possible. All right. Now, I got one more. Bro, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. I want to say Sapientia? I don't know if I can speak that in English because it looks like it's Latin. Right? It definitely looks Latin. Oh, you're very welcome, Leah. I got you. And this is for you. Make sure to hit that link. Come on by. You are a lucky winner for a free month. Make sure to hit it right away. And Robert Croft, if you're in here, hit that link. I still got one more after this, okay? Let's continue. All right. Look for the gaps, right? I'm going to move to GME right after this, team. The FNGR is just about, we're about to finish FNGR here. Okay. So here is your gap from a weekly time frame, bi-weekly. And we're closing at 247. That would say that we would move to the gap here at about 221, right? The total gap moves down to 202. But usually when you bounce from an area like this, you tend to use the gap as the higher probability zone. Now, one more thing to observe though. These tweezer tops, they are lining up with a lot in price action. I'm not going to point out every individual thing, but I see it lining up like crazy. So that now gives us a secondary range. So I'm probably going to end up saying that this zone here at 221 may not get hit because the area at 226 may take precedence. And now the 226 to right here at 235, that's your daily retrace. So I think that's where we're going. It's going to be right at about 226 to about 235 in a pullback before we continue to the upside. Right? Okay. So, of course, we're going to leave this target right up here. In fact, I'm going to leave it like this. We're going to leave these two in here of secondary probabilities. I don't think that price is going there, but it doesn't matter what I think, right? It matters what the data says or what the charts say, right? So, but my personal opinion, I think that we're loading at 226 to 236. This would be the area to get to I'm speaking about trading. Guys, listen up. I am talking about training purposes only. This is for paper trades only. I am not talking about live money or live risk. Got to protect myself, got to protect you, right? All right. So let's continue. We're talking about a probability of a pullback down to this area here of 226 to 236 before an upside continuation. Okay? The upside continuation would naturally have resistance at that 247. So that would be a nice upside. Okay? So that is the criteria so far. But you already know that the upper bound of the first standard deviation, that's going to be a long, I mean, it's going to have to be like a swing play, right? So if I'm saying 226, 236 to 318, you got to look at your average true range. It's moving at 19 cents, guys. That's going to be a 3-week play, right? So be careful with that. Now, if we are closing at 247 and we're moving at 20 cents down, because that's at it's averaged to around 20 cents there. Well, if we're sitting at 247, what's 20 cents down below that? Well, what do you know? It's 226. My goodness. 21 cents at 226. That's enough confluence with a daily range, right? Good deal. Now I see that you're paying attention. We are absolutely looking at higher probability moves based around mathematics and psychology. Great. And the natural closures of just a weekly time frame or a daily time frame, that's how we do it. In a discretionary fashion, that's how we do it. All right, team? So yeah, I'm looking at a potential drop into the area of 226 to 236 with a lesser probability drop at 221 to 212 And that's how I'm going to give you that. Oh, I see you, Malia. I got you. Let me go ahead and put you in. And I think if anyone else has already gotten the chance to get in, please go ahead and send over who you are. Malia, you're good to go. Go into the pit. That's where we are. And you can get right into the private trading team right now. There's there's just over 40 people in there right now. All right. So, So just remember, team, the second probability, 212 to 221, all good, right? But this doesn't mean that it can't go lower or can't go higher. I'm just telling you that the higher probabilities lead towards that. All right. And the upside, sure. A 3-week play to 318, maybe a bi-weekly play. But we're going to know that this is going to be zigzagging towards the upside for the next relative time. Okay. Natural resistances within 1 day would obviously come in at if you pick up 226, 236 is one. And also the bi-weekly close at 247, followed by your high at 263. Those are your upside targets. But if you're looking to hold, then now you know. Right? Let's see. What is he giving out? Brother, you have won a free month to the Arca Bulls trading team with me. I trade live every morning in private with the team. And I'm giving you, I'm giving you access for a free month. So go ahead and hit that. Make sure to say who you are in the Arca Lounge when you get there. So say, I am such and such from YouTube when I get there, and I'll give you access to the trading team. All right. Thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you for participating. And I have one more to go. Now, you know what? I'll give one more to go after this one. Nicole, hit that link if you haven't joined the Arca Bulls trading team already. Make sure to hit that and come on by. I want you guys to see what it's like to trade with a team. And I want you to see what it's like to have that communication together, right? So make sure to hit that link. And now I'm officially going to tell you that I have one more lucky winner to go. So now that you know the play for FNGR, let's move on to GME and find out what's good in the hood. Everybody, I want to make sure that you can do me a strong favor right now and hit that like button. Make sure, seriously, man. Seriously, make sure to hit that. You have been a lucky winner today. And I want you to trade with us, my brother. So please come on by. And I can't wait to have you in the team, all right? When you get there, make sure to mention who you are from YouTube, and I'll give you access to the private trading team inside of the pit. All right. So make sure to make your way to the pit, and that's where we're going to have. That's where we're going to have our trades daily. Sorry, guys. And Nick, my bro. Nick, are you seriously doing that to me, man? Are you part of the team or what? Jeremiah Wade. Oh, God damn it. Listen, guys, I can't believe you're doing this to me with all those loves. All right? Nick, Jeremiah, hit those links. Come on by. Come on by. Make sure to mention who you are. I'm going to give you access to a free month. Jarvis, I see you in there too, buddy. And now I'm going to give one more, okay? One more, damn it. Nobody else. All right, Jarvis, I see you in there, buddy. Make sure to make your way into the trading team, all right? Richie Jarvis, I got you, buddy. You're in. I remember you. I've been waiting for you, my friend. I've been waiting for you. Go to the pit, my bro. Go to the pit. So yeah, guys, for those of you that are just joining in right now, let's see. I've been on YouTube for months. Would love a free month, guys. All right, listen. Now I'm really more than serious, Quinn. After Bill S, nobody else except for one that I choose. No one else except for one that I choose, except for Bill Paxton. Join that shit. Love you guys. I love you guys so much. What can I say? I'm in a giving mood. All right. So I want to make sure that you guys come by for a free month and hang out with the team. We trade every single day. I may bore you. All right. But something tells me I may not either. All right. Love you guys so much. Let's go ahead and continue on with GME and find out what the freaking targets are there. So I should probably go into Twitter X and tell them GME is now. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just going to mention everybody within the Twitter following, right? All good. And I'm also going to put the link to the live and say that GME is happening now. All right, Dickweed, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you're part of the team, right? Dickweed, yeah, you are, dude. So, yes, I will, but I won't do it live. Can you make sure to remind me, and I'll give it to you tomorrow morning, or in the after party? And the after party. As you guys know, I was a previous analyst for COSM. And Trade Fast, is that you, my bro? Got you. You're in. Come on by, brother. Come on by. All right, and I gave access to Malia. You guys are in there. Make sure to come by to the pit, and I'll see you guys in there. Yes, Nick, you are very welcome. I have one more that I am going to say from my mouth alone. All right? I will give one lucky alien a shot to trade with the Arca Bulls trading team. Are you an alien? Anyway. Bill, you're welcome, dude. No problem. Let's go to GME now. I want to see if the views are starting to do a little dance here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. I'm starting to see GME people stop by. Good. This is just where I want to make sure that I can keep the I want to grow the stream just a little bit here, right? Because I know that GME wants their analysis here. So let's give it one more minute so we can have some more participants join. Right now, we're just at about 100 viewers right now. So let's make sure to hit that like button on the way in and get this thing going, okay? So let's find out what GME has, because guys, there are certain signals on GME that are firing off for a potential continuation to the upside. Okay, Happy Torito just gave us one more dono, okay? That means that we're going to be able to have another. That means two more people will two more lucky winners, okay? Two more lucky winners. And then, yes. All right. So are you guys, dude, damn it. All right, so now we have 3 because of Squirt's GME and Happy Torito. You guys literally do not want me to finish working. I love you guys. Just for the fam, says Squirts. Happy Torito saying, let's fucking go one more to the madness. Guys, this is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for your donos. And just like I say, guys, K-Spec with another one over here. Dude, what? You guys are crazy. All right, so what? So now we have 4. Great man saying, pick me. All right, listen, man. We're just gonna make sure to. All right, fine. Ralph and V, you guys are in. Make sure to hit that. I gotta get rid of 2 of them for now, okay, man? Ralph and V, I want to make sure that you guys come on by, okay? So, guys. What you, you know what I mean? All right, so here, oh my goodness, guys, but I love you, man. I love you, okay? I know what you guys are trying to do. I know that you guys are trying to get some more peeps in here, right? And I gotta say, we do it together, man. We run it together, right? And as long as we're all making cash, then let's go. So yeah, so for real, V, hit that link. Make sure to come on by and mention who you are when you get in there, okay? All right, so make sure to mention who you are when you get in there. And in the Arca Lounge, right? That'll tell me who you are from YouTube, and I'll give you access to the trading team and also the after party for after this stream. So do we have the room full for GME right now? Let me know that you are in the chat, and make sure to throw those A's in the chat if you're here for GME. Let's go ahead and find out what the place says. Hit it right now. Miguel, what is up, my dude? Good to see you in here. I love to see it. Go ahead and tell me if you're in here to see GME's analysis. On the side of immediately, Vacay, I see you in there. All right. I'm giving it. So here's your first access. Hold on, second access, and this is your access to the premium family. Make sure to come on by. You have been you have been given access or granted access to the trading team as of this moment. So come on by, my bro. I love it. All right, and head on over to the pit, which is where I am. That's where I am live right now, and you can observe this analysis live. Okay, so good deal, guys. It looks like it looks like we can go ahead and start the analysis for GME and go over the signals for this, because I got to be honest. Yes, it does have signals for an upside continuation, but I think that, oh yeah, that's what I was going to ask all of you. This is what I was going to ask. Guys, let's brainstorm here together. I need to know what there could be within the fundamentals that can push price action up for GME. Do you know of anything fundamentally, like an announcement, like a partnership, whatever it is? Do you have something that maybe not a lot of people know of that can lead price action towards an upside for GME in specific? What could it be? Let's chat. Let's talk about it. Let's put the analysis down and let's find out. Go ahead. Without any shyness, without any, without any, don't feel apprehensive, right? Make sure to come on by, say hello. I want to know if you know any fundamental metrics that can lead GME towards a potential upside. And also, I am looking at the trading team as well. Let me get there. So we have Miguel saying earnings are coming up. Can you give me the date for earnings on September 4th? Okay. September 4th, that is going to be just about, a week or two? Just a whole, like about 9 days away, 10 days away? Okay. Okay, so earnings typically play, you know how earnings can be, man. Sometimes you get an earnings beat, but the forward guidance may not be that good, and then the thing gives you a capitulation. Okay, that fine. That's earnings. Do we have anything else? Let me just go ahead and go back to the trading team and find out if I have anyone telling me anything else, right? What's up, Kat? I see you in there. There we go. Okay, I see the new trading team coming in. Good deal, guys. Yes, YouTube audio is approximately 7 seconds behind the audio of Discord. Discord is immediate. Discord is right away. September 4th, Quinny. No? It's wait, if it's September 9th, then I wouldn't doubt it, because sometimes TradingView could maybe be wrong sometimes. But I am seeing a September 4th here. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let me bring you back down to the immediate short-term time frame. There's no new news. Okay. So that was part of my point. That was part of my thesis here, is that just sitting on $4 billion in the bank, just doing nothing. 4.1 billion. Yeah. I actually thought it was 5.1. No? Is it still 4.1? All right. Cool. Nice. Anyways. All right, whatever. I hated that he is sitting on all that and he's not. Let me see. Strategically speaking, right? Let's think of this as if I were the CEO. If Arca was the freaking CEO of a company sitting on potential good news catalysts that none of us know about, no, not the public, right? At least I would personally wait to be backed by the upside of the broader markets so that I can push the upside further strategically, right? So if I have the upside, I would wait for the Fed to give me the reason to go. They kind of just did. They just announced rate cuts that they're more than likely going to come in. Now, the rate cut, when it gets announced, that's where I see a correction, a downside, right? When it does get announced on the day of announcement, that's potentially where I can see price drop. But as we move towards the rate cut announcement, price action will price that into the upside. The markets are forward looking. So that means that we would potentially get an upside from here till the next rate cut. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think there's going to be a correction on the hike, on the cut. Sorry. I think there's going to be a downside in the cut, which means that price action would lead towards an upside in the immediate short term, or at least within the next week or two or whatever. Okay. So if that's the case, then that means that GME may actually have a reason to run to the upside if it has broader market strength behind it. Okay. Are you catching what I'm doing here, right? Or are you? Better said. Sorry. What I'm doing here is that as I'm trying to think like a CEO, and I'm trying to think if I have any catalyst to put out, I would put it out when I have the broader market backing. And if the broader markets have backing, then that would rely solely, literally, and only on jobs and the rate cuts. The announcement of the rate cuts were just done, so that's going to be priced. It's going to start getting priced into the upside from now. Jobs, if they come in weak, guys, listen to this, because my buddy Jay and I were talking about this. Listen to this. The Fed said, Jerome Powell said that they do not expect for jobs to drop from where it is. You listen clearly here. Jerome Powell said that he is not expecting, or the Federal Reserve is not expecting jobs to drop from where they are. Which means if we still drop on jobs on the next report, that could send the markets down. They are expecting jobs to level here. Okay, so I want you to know that there's a psychological probability of weakness into the market at the next meeting, at the next jobs reporting. Okay, heads up. You have to pay really close attention to what they say, or else you're going to get trapped. If the jobs come in weak, we may sell off. Keep that in mind, because it hasn't been the case like this for the last 2 years or plus. That has not been the case. They've been wanting less jobs so that the markets can go up, or so that we can have quantitative easing, better said. They really don't give a shit about the markets. The markets are secondary to what macroeconomy is. It's just, that's the way it is. The markets will react on his word. It doesn't mean that he's looking out for the markets. So, heads up on jobs and heads up on the rate cuts, because now the rate cuts are announced. We have a positive forward guidance to that announcement. So when that announcement gets hit, price action drops. And now if that announcement gets hit with jobs weak, it'll drop even harder. Okay. Just, I wanted to make sure to have that in my head and make sure that I can transfer that knowledge into your head as well, so that we can come to an educated decision. Okay. Let's find out what the correlation is between GME and the SPY. So let's go ahead and pull up I'm going to run a correlation coefficient against the SPY. Let's find out how tight it is or not. Okay. So SPY against GME. Okay. It's not bad on a bi-hourly time frame, right? In the immediate time frames, it's okay. 3-hour time frame, not bad either. This is not correlated, but not inversely either on a 6-hour. Almost. Oh, whoa. Wow. Whoa. Guys, daily time frame GME is correlated to the markets. Okay, so there is an on and off of that correlation. What does that mean? Well, that when you have this on and off correlation between the SPY or the S&P 500 and GME, that means that volatile moves to the upside are going to likely affect GME. So if the broader markets rip hard, GME will likely follow. But if they trickle up little by little, GME won't follow it. GME will still do its own thing. So it really does need a parabolic upside or some type of upside force that is beyond its normal volatility to continue. All right? So that could be the case here. So now let's go to the immediate short-term time frame and put the targets together for GME. Hourly time frame momentum, we're consolidating. Right? Consolidating on momentum and volatility. Not bad. let's move to the bi-hourly and read this as it goes. Immediate short-term time frame downside is what I'm reading. Why? Because of, yes, the freaking weekly close is in. The daily close is in. 15-minute time frame overbought, and it's overbought with expansion with a potential downside pivot. Sure, we have downside to look for the immediate short term. Okay, let's go to the 3-hour time frame. The 3-hour time frame showing us a little bit of downside, as it should because of the closures. Okay, this is where things are starting to get a little interesting. Okay, now I want you to observe this. Starting from the 3-hour time frame, we have all this contraction. Okay, all of this contraction usually means that no one is buying or selling at this plateau, right? We're sitting here. We're sitting ducks. We're waiting. Okay, but the 4-hour time frame, what does it say? Oh, damn. It also has all this contraction too. Let's see the 6-hour. 6-hour time frame, all of that contraction. 8-hour time frame, massive critical contraction. Right? Let's go to the 12-hour. Look at the 12-hour with all of these contraction signals. The daily time frame in contraction. Guys, the more time frames you have within critical contraction, the stronger the move to the upside or downside will be next. That's typically what happens. Now, the talented trader would now understand, or would now try to find, what will it be? Is it going to be an upside or a downside? That's where we are. Now, let's try to observe this using maybe some formation theory so we can gain some type of higher probability move. Like, what could it be, right? Well, I can see here that we have a lot of wicks towards the upside. That generally gives us weakness, right? But if we're observing it at a closer proximity, these candles down here, these are actually inverted hammers, right? These would usually speak of a potential upside coming in, but the problem is that we have long wicks to the upside. That generally tells us downside. But since we got the weekly close, that technically would be the case. But the weekly close is actually closing at a freaking area that's below the 50%. So weekly time frame would suggest actually upside 2261. Okay, so good. Now we know that the weekly is giving upside, but what about the daily? Okay, the daily is giving us upside too. Holy crap. So that's telling us around 2242. Do we have any other closures? Yes, we do. One more. Let's see if we can find the answer here. The bi-weekly. Okay, the bi-weekly time frame is also below the 50%. The 50% of the bi-weekly is 2244. You're hearing that target more, right? So that means that we are potentially going to move towards the upside from the immediate short to the macro time frame. But I will say one thing, and it's being given to you by the bi-weekly only. The prior bar's close is confluent to the bi-weekly, the candle that we just closed, this green one here, to its open. This is an area of interest. If you put a line there, right? This yellow line right here, you can see that it's confluent to other zones too. That makes it a higher probability support zone. Okay, so now if we can identify an area for entry to take advantage of this move, I would personally say that price action would likely dip to the areas of about 2185 to 2197 from the closure of 2221. Okay, now if we have a further downside to go, well, let's speculate on that. Let's just see if there could be another downside. We just use our current signals. Right? We use what we have to our advantage. Is it a gap? What could it be? Right? Well, there is this candle here at its opening that's confluent to this top candle at 2169, 2157. Is there anything else that's rhyming with that? Yeah, I see a couple things. So in fact, yeah, I would say actually 2157 to a lower target. All right, so now we have a second zone, and I would say the lesser probability zone. So 2157, let's mark it off like that. Hold on. And then I would say, there we go. Price action would land at a very confluent zone of 2126. These are your two loading zones, okay? This is the way we do it in the Arca Bulls trading team. We observe the higher probability retracements and we play the retracements for the upside or downside, whatever way. We are ambidextrous traders. We do what we do because we do, and that's all. All right. So, yeah, I think that we get a higher probability move to 2185 to 2197 for a potential upside continuation, which would then give us 2244. So if you're going to 2185, 2244 to the upside, yeah, that would mark a pretty nice move. That would be the start of volatility towards an upside. So yeah, that would be roughly about a 4% move from this bottom side. I think there is something happening with price action here, and I gotta say that it looks like a bull flag. It does. It does. It really does. Okay. So, yep. I definitely see this bull flag happening right in here. Okay, so now this is going to be your potential upside target within the days coming. Okay, so I think that it would be... Oh, what do you know? I already have it there. There you go. So your upside target would be around $24.16. Don't mind this one here. $24.16 could be realized here. Remember, this is moving about $1.80 per day. We're talking about entry within 2185. So which means that 2185 to the 2416 at a 2 day, yeah, this would be a 2 to 3 day range. Okay, so pick up this strength to the market, gets the upside here. We'll face resistance not only at this area here of 2276, but of course at 2310 in the days coming. Okay, that resistance would validate your areas of around 2267 and continue to the upside here to around that $24 target. All right, so now you know what that means, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure to have these targets written down so that you know what the play is. But for those of you who have already joined the Arca Bulls trading team, you know what I'm expecting. Whoa, I'm getting a critical low battery here on my keyboard. Hold up. Getting low battery on the keyboard. What the heck is going on? Okay, where is the cable? Where is my cable? There it is. All right, let's put this thing in there because the Logitech keyboard is about to go out of battery. There we go. Ooh, damn. All the lights were like red. It's like, I'm low. Charge me. I need food. I got it. All right, guys. So just like always, right? I want to make sure that you keep the receipts. I'm expecting price action to drop into these areas here. Higher probability on the 2197 to 2186. Of course, resistance is located right back at 2227 to 2240 and leading on towards a potential 2416 over the next maybe 3 days. But I'm still expecting that upside to come in. So Arca, I know it's off topic, but I was looking at silver and studying past fractal trends plus price action, right? That bad boy looks primed to melt up in a squeeze fashion. That's interesting, right? Because that's usually a hedge against the markets. So if Miguel, are you part of the trading team, by the way? Speak to me right away, right now. Answer me this question immediately. Faster. Because that's good criteria, brother. You always have to look at your broader markets, trends. Let me know, dude. Are you part of the team? You know what I mean? We know what I mean, Jelly Bean. All right, let's move on to AMC now, guys. If you got your analysis here, if you got your screenshot, you are part of the team. Okay. Let's do it in the after party, or do you trade with me in the mornings or no? Let's go to AMC, guys. See what's up. And what I'm going to do is yet again go and mention it to Twitter, X, and everybody over there. You're in the Discord, but do you trade with me in the mornings? I'm asking because we could do it in the after party, or let's do it in the mornings to observe that. So I can finish up GME and we can get to the after party and say what's up to the family. All right. So, yeah, let's get this thing moving and grooving. So just, guys, similarly to, you know what? I'm going to try to do this on, let me see if I can get it on another chart. All right, here we go. Jason Harden, excellent image there. Excellent. Excellent image. All right, let me put AMC in here. Okay. This is your monthly chart. Let me go back to the daily. You work night shifts? This is so this is why you're here with me right now, because you're working? You degen you. Yeah, see, he said silver, Quinny. It's all good. Anyway, yeah, let me get the he said silver. All right, so yeah, this entire play has already been done. Obviously, all those targets were met. Yay! So let's get rid of that on the side of immediately. Oh, you're working. Damn, dude, you're on a lunch break right now? Hell yes. Hell yes. Hold on. Hold on. What you falling for? All right. Oh, goodness gracious. I had to take the hat off. I was starting to melt in here. All right, cool. Here we go. I gotta admit, AMC has been the one that has given me more of a clear signal over the last few days. And I gotta tell you, AMC has won. And I mean, not just one. I mean, motherfucker. This thing has, wait. I gotta go to Twitter X. I gotta tell everybody right now, that AMC is right now. And I'm gonna do it like this so you can see. So you can see what I'm doing. AMC has a huge upside signal. Come find out now. Hurry! Right? So we're going to do it like that. We're going to do it like that so that everybody knows what the hell is going on in the Arca Bulls, Where do we go, to see me? Make sure to follow me, guys. Give me a hello inside of the Arca Bulls Twitter X. I never say this, but I should probably start saying it more often. I should release more content here. I forget about Twitter X. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and take a look at the stats over here and find out if our viewership is going up so I can get everybody from the AMC community in here right away. Right away. Guys, make sure to hit that like button right now as we wait for the AMC community to join the Arca Bulls team right now. Make sure to hit that like button right away. Subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to pop off for real. To pop off for real. Oh, that's right. Sebastian, yes, you are completely right. GME, just to touch back on that, right? Yes. It's just such a freaking minimal thingy for me, right? No, not GME. It was, goodness, I got to go back all the way back just real quick, just to let everybody know while AMC shows up, right? That, yes, FNGR has one massive bullish engulfing on the bi-weekly time frame. Goodness gracious. Oh, dude. Yeah. So this gives it a higher probability upside. All right. So yeah, just while we wait for the AMCers to show up, as we wait for the AMCers to come up, I want to make sure that you're hitting that like button, that you're subscribing, that you're coming on by, and I'm also gonna look in here for some lucky winner to join a free month into the trading team. Who will it be? Who will it be today? Let's see. One way or another, you will make your money back. Oh, you know that candle. Oh, yeah. Whoa, Nelly. Silly Quinny, baby. Silly. Okay, so do we have everybody in here? Yeah, it's looking okay. Are you guys ready for AMC's analysis? All right, I'm going to give one away right now to Ilvin. Ilvin, hit the link that I'm going to provide in a few seconds right now in the chat. Make sure to hit that link right away. And we still have one more lucky winner tonight. Let me ask in the chat right now. For those of you who already have a month, don't answer me right now, right? Because I'm really trying to separate the ones that don't actually have the access. But who would like a free month to the trading team? I've never asked that before. Who would like a free month to the trading team tonight? Right? Maybe that way we can separate some people. Right? I know I'm coming on super late. Guys, right now, it is literally 12:33. It is midnight in the East Coast. So yes, I wouldn't usually have my typical audience on right now. Right? But it would usually be my degens that are my for lifers. You know what I mean? Is there a guy named 1231? So let me know in the chat right away. All right. But anyway, as you let me know, let's talk about. Oh man. Oh guys. I'm even afraid. I'm like super afraid to talk about this, man. Man. Let me get rid of all of the let me get rid of all the drawings here. Oh my goodness. You want me to choose you? All right, fine. Fine, Hung. Just because I like your name, Hung. All right, Hung. Damn it. I love you. Hit the link immediately. Evo, no, you are the man. Speak the truth. Hung like a door. Hung like a pendulum. Let it run. All right. Yes. Damn it. Easy, are you in here? Where's Easy? Oh my lord, I'm about to freak him out. This is particular. This is very particular. This is very particular to my AMC holders. Guys, there is something. It smells good, and it smells real good. Fresh thong. Okay? It smells incredible. I will tell you now. No, it doesn't smell like popcorn. Yes, maybe a little bit like popcorn. You're right. Oh my God. Enough anticipation. You guys already know what I look for. Oh, you're already there? You're already there? Inside of the trading team, make sure you mention who you are, right? Nick! I see you in there, buddy. Sorry I didn't add you. What I was saying is that you guys know what I look for when it comes to volatility and momentum, right? I was just saying it a little bit earlier, right? When you have multiple time frames within this critical contraction, right? Usually when you have multiple contraction time frames like this is your 6 hour, this is your 8 hour, this is your 12 hour, all that contraction. This is the daily, all that contraction. This is the bi-daily, all that contraction. 3 day, motherfucking 4, 5. Let's go to the weekly and the weekly. Oh my dear Lord, Lord Almighty. Oh, dude. Sebastian, are you looking at what I'm looking? Sebastian. Nick, you better stay for this one, bro. Yeah, Nick, you're in, buddy. You can get into the trading team now for the after party too. All right? You're going to stay up all damn night, you degen. Sebastian, are you looking at what I'm looking at, bro? I see your face over there. Be real saying talk dirty. Okay. For those of you that know the forecast max or the volatility signal, you guys know. For those of you who know, my master students, all 260 of you, for those of you who know, you know. And I'm going to explain it to the rest of the team. When you have multiple time frames contracting like this, and you have a bias, that usually means a pretty explosive move is to come with that bias. Look at the 3-hour time frame. Massively explosive, and it's breaking out of the 15%, right? Even the bi-hourly time frame is already kind of curving down because it just had too much. The hourly time frame should already be curved down. That's a massive upside thrust that is leading towards a 4-hour potential breakout soon. Now, what that means is that on the 4-hour time frame, I usually look for this signal here. When we break volatility and moving average beyond that 15%, the upside can happen for at least 2 to 3 days. All right? This is a signal that guys, if you are in the chat right now, bring everyone you know for AMC, because I'm about to speak about something that may actually lead this bitch to a high. Okay? And I'm telling you this because that's what the chart is telling me. I don't give one hell what it actually does into the upside or the downside. I am an ambidextrous trader, and I am not long AMC, and I will not be either. I will not trade this so that I can make sure to keep a clean bias for you. Okay? So if you know somebody on AMC, I gotta say, get them into the chat right now. Get them right now. Okay, because I need you guys to know this before. I've never asked for something like this, right? Because there is actually signals here. There are actually signals here that are pushing towards a pretty volatile upside. Okay? And I don't like AMC or Adam Aaron. So, mind you, I dislike AMC with my entire life. And I am saying that this is about to have some upside. Okay, so I want you to bring them in the chat right now. Make sure to get them in line, online, and have them observe what I'm about to talk about, okay? This volatility signal on an upside here. This is exactly the criteria that we used for Tesla when it was sitting at $164. That criteria in Tesla was reading just like this, with a 4-hour time frame, with an overextended 3-hour, bi-hourly, and hourly. The same way. Same volatility read. Tesla from that 164 went to 270, 280, whatever it did, 250, whatever the fuck it did. It just went up. It went up huge. And it all started with the 4-hour time frame. Okay? Paul is saying, okay, hold on. I'm going to wake my mama up. Hold up. Something is happening here, guys, and I want to just make sure that everybody's aware of this, okay? And I should probably stream this live tomorrow too, because yeah, there's a serious amount of signal here, and I will say that we're starting to get inclining volume too, guys. This is very likely at a floor, okay? Very, very likely there is a floor in AMC, right? There's a potential floor already found. Okay, so this is your consolidation phase, shakeout. This is your spring, right? And this is your takeoff. Okay, 4-hour time frame leading with a massive upside pivot, completely erect, right? Huge upside on the candles too. The 4-hour time frame has not given anything back from which it's gained. Okay, nothing. All right, guys, but I want you to be careful when you trade this. Okay, Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Let me hear it. Let's go. Been waiting there for years with 2,000 shares, says my brother. Okay. So if we're observing here a 4-hour time frame volatility signal firing off potentially tomorrow, that means that we're going to have a fired signal to lead upside for at least 2 to 3 days using 4-hour. Okay. Now, the 6-hour time frame is also within all this contraction with an upside bias as well. When we get the 6 hour to open up and break the 15% of volatility, that now extends it to around 4 to 5 days. The 8 hour time frame is also within that critical contraction with an upside bias. Notice how the 8 hour time frame, I want you to notice this. I'm going to point out an area of price action that we've been trading in for a while. Roughly here, we've been up and down this area. Okay, we are breaking out of it now. Here's the top candle of it. We're breaking out of that. These are all those candle tops right here. Okay, that's showing you that we're already breaking trend. We're going to start making a series of higher highs and higher lows. Yes, Miguel Martinez OPEX was last week. Yeah. So that means that options expiry manipulation and all that stuff is over. Right? Also, if AMC is going to follow anything, it would follow the IWM. So let's go ahead and bring up a correlation coefficient and find out if the IWM has any strength to the market at all. Let's bring it up. Okay, so we're going to go over to the immediate short term. Wow, look at that. Immediate short term in the 95th percentile of correlation of the IWM. That means that if small caps show upside, AMC is going to the upside with the index. Bi-hourly time frame growing with all that. Yes, bi-hourly time frame is growing in correlation right down here. You see this, right? It's growing in correlation with the IWM. 3 hour time frame headed upwards too. 4 hour time frame headed on upwards. That means that small caps are showing volatile moves enough to bring AMC up with it. So if we're going to trade AMC, we trade it alongside the IWM as well. Small caps are showing strength. And if anyone knows anything about the IWM, you know that that has been the play for the last 2 weeks. Miguel saying, Arca, stop talking to me dirty. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's go to the 8 hour time frame. Now that we know that we have a growing correlation here, 8 hour time frame has an upside bias as well with all this contraction. 12 hour time frame upside bias with all this contraction. Daily time frame, massive contraction, and we're getting the EMA 3 to pivot upward, and it's already kinked on the SMA 14. By daily time frame, massive contraction with consolidation. Guys, 3-day massive contraction with consolidation. That means that any direction that's chosen by the smaller time frames will cascade into these larger ones. Guys, there is something happening with AMC and GME, but I think AMC is going to lead it. I think AMC will lead the trend towards a massive move very, very soon. Okay? I don't know what it's going to be, but something is leading that way. Okay? And I will point this out to you too. There is presently, if I can kind of point it out like that, I guess it's good. Maybe I'll use a 3-day. The 3-day has a bull flag, guys. If I can give you a discretionary target for AMC of the larger targets, right? I think AMC is going to 566 to around $6, 580 to 566, guys. This is for the immediate short. I'm talking about within about a week or two. This thing is probably about to move 12% up. Right? So what happens when we move 12% up is that you're going to start breaking volatility on a 3-day, on a bi-daily, on a daily, and I think I even have, wait, hold on. Don't leave yet, because I actually think I have a back test of AMC on a daily time frame, volatility versus momentum. Oh shit, I think I do. Fuck, I do. Oh, fuck. All right. Let me see. I have criteria for it. I do. Oh, my goodness. I have a massive back test for it. Fuck, you guys are lucky as shit. You guys are damn lucky that I do. I gotta say that it has had maybe 1, 2, 3, and yeah, maybe 3 or 4 more iterations since I last back tested this. 48 total iterations historically from contraction to breaking expansion with an upside pivot of the daily time frame. 27 of the 48 were guessed correctly to the upside. This gives us a 56% probability of upside. And that would be a 44.69% move. Okay, so if we're getting a 44.69% move to the upside from where we are, let's just say from where we are, right? So that would be 44.69. That would take price action to roughly $7. Holy shit, it's the same resistance from before. Fuck. This was the resistance I talked about, guys, and I don't know. I think I fired off the signal again. This was one of them here. April of 2024. That was one. The range here is suggesting 655 to 732 on a daily break, and the daily time frame is already making that change. Holy shit, guys! Yeah, there's something up with AMC. I think we're about to experience an upside in this. But let me give you. Fuck, I'm really nervous because, guys, I saw this signal on GME from $11, and I don't like to say this live. I don't like when it becomes this type of criteria. I do not speak about it live, but I'm here right now, so I fucking owe it to you. Okay, so let me just put on my fucking serious hat here. Okay, I gotta make sure that I do this fucking right for you guys, and I make sure I'm fucking nervous. Okay, just stop. Fucking stop. Hold on. All right, so let me pull up averages. Holy shit. Yeah, we're supporting from the daily SMA 200. It's sort of an invalid golden cross. We're above the EMA 21 on a daily. Fuck. Okay. SMA 50 potential backtest coming in on a daily close. That's going to be a support range of 501. Let me plot it. 501 to 499. If AMC goes, GME goes. Okay. Okay, backtest criteria, 501 to 499 loading zone. Weekly time frame criteria, confluent with a potential 498 psychological level. Inverted hammer on a weekly time frame closure, very bullish. Bi-weekly time frame indecision. Hold on. Consolidation with massive holy shit, yeah. My bias is leading towards an upside on this, guys. Hold on, I'm still going. Bi-monthly time frame, 4 days to close. I got to give you one more downside target. Hold on. Fuck, there's all this shit from back then. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there's one more. 480. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. This is your overall range. 487 to 498 is the complete split here. Fuck, come on. I'm going to land it. Hold on. I'm going to land it. 487 to 498 loading. I'm saying this because the the monthly time frame candle this is why the price action has been declining, because the monthly is about to close. The monthly was going up. So it's retracing to here, look. Remember what I told you guys about the retracement of candles. 60 to 70% of the time, you're going to get a 50 to 30% prior bar retrace. This is your prior bar. This is our existing bar. It completely went below it, right? But this bar is decompressing to go to its 50%. Its 50% is at 487. Okay? So that means that if we drop here to 487, to the criteria that I said, 487 to about 498 or whatever that is, 498, that means that the upside could be the next probability. So let me see how that is, though. The 50% retrace is 490. That is your support. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, guys. There's a little more downside here. From 505 starting on Monday and Tuesday, we're probably going to drop into this is the loading. This is where bulls are going to start loading because of the move that's incoming. First of all, the incremental moves on a daily is 501 to 499, but in reality, it's actually 498 to 487 loading. This is your key zone. This is the money zone here. Okay, so let me draw the receipts. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat, so I apologize. I'm concentrating because I don't like to fuck around when it comes to AMC, man. This is or GME. The last time this happened, I said GME was going to go from $11 to fucking $22. And it did. But I'm watching out here, okay? Just be patient with me, but I definitely see this move I definitely see it, okay? So hold on. 498. Okay, pick up here. Let me move. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. The bi-monthly is closing in 4 days too. Mother of God. Okay. That's the play. That's it. It's happening. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Upon 498 to 487, which I believe 487 to about 490 would be your higher probability right in here. 490 to 487, prior bars pullback, close your month. Then we retrace to the 50% of the bi-monthly, which is located at 505. So this is potentially going to go from a 487 all the way up to a 505. And that's when things flash to the upside. The bi-daily, the 3-day, the 4-day, the 5-day, the weekly, all of those signals are going to fire on this downside and recovery. And that's going to bring in a huge daily signal, which is going to lead a 44.97% move to the upside to $7.32, statistically speaking. 56% probabilities of that, and I am going to backtest the other time frames too. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. Like these kinds of plays, like when it comes to this kind of validity, I really want to play it. But I'm not gonna, okay? I'm not gonna play this because I want to make sure to maintain a clear head for the AMC and GME community. Okay, so I promise you, and I have to say this live. Guys, if you don't know this, legally, I have to say which stock I'm gonna trade before I enter. Just so you know, influencers must say what they're gonna play before you enter, because it's otherwise market manipulation. Okay? So, I am telling you that I am not going to play it. And I am not gaining entry. I'm going to keep it kosher. And I'm going to keep, guys, halal. All right? I can't tell anyone to play this. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. But wait for a second, right? Because as soon as all the paperwork is solidified for myself with Big Head Capital, which is a hedge fund that Arca Bulls is going to be a part of, as soon as that's completed, then I will be under the umbrella of a Series 65 certification, which makes me also a financial advisor. And then only then I'll be able to speak those things. Okay, but for now, I am talking about For now, I am talking about simulator trading and for training purposes only. More news on that to come, team. Okay. If you're hearing my play, that's what I'm saying, okay? During this immediate short-term downside, 498 would be the top end. The zone that I'm looking for to pick up, right, would be around 487 to 490. Guys, you know what we should do too? We should also look at the options flow. Now that I have you guys here and I have your attention, let's pick up the options flow and find out. And I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna log into my, I'm gonna log in. To the options flow tool. And we're gonna observe this together right now. So from that drop, right, 490 to 487, volatility will completely start exiting, which is this volatility, the weekly time frame, right? All that, we're at critical contraction. This is gonna start expanding beyond the 15%. The 5-day, the 4-day, the 3-day, the daily, the 12-hour, the 8-hour, 6-hour, 4-hour, and 3-hour. 3-hour, which is already giving us the early signal. We are very likely at a floor, team. Very, very likely. Okay. Now, okay, I have the options calculator up. Let's go ahead and switch over the screen and see what's up. Okay. Let's type in AMC and take a look at some of the details here. Okay, so max pain for AMC is at $5. We are sitting at $5.06. Yeah, we're sitting at $5.06 as we speak. Let's see. Let's go into the open interest. At the money price, money volume. Okay. Let me go into the open interest. Holy shit balls. Yes. Oh my God. Everyone is betting the upside on AMC by a massive margin. Guys, sentiment is... Whoa. Yeah, I know. I see it in the charts too, motherfucker. Holy shit. September 20th. Expiries. 33,000 calls to 1,000 puts. $7 strike at September 20th. 26,500 calls to 1,000. September 20th, $8 strikes. 17,300 to 700. Guys, I just said that this had, what the freaking hell? No way. Oh my goodness. I just said this was going to 732. And there's a huge concentration of the $7 strikes and $8 strikes. $10 strikes, 24,500 to 200. What in the... Oh my God. $22 strikes have 64,300 to 1. What is happening? All right. No, fuck no, it ain't hopium. This is data. I'm just reading data. I don't give a shit what it is. This is, I'm not gonna say something that people want to hear. I'm gonna say what the fucking chart says because I don't give a shit if this eats shit. I don't give a hell if it goes down. It ain't my money, bro. I'm straight up like that. I'll say it like it is, man. I don't care if this goes up or down. I'm reading data here and my fucking data is saying something. I already backtested a daily on this. This shit has upside. And it's not quite ready, but it does. And it's explosive. I think yeah, guys, I think this is, let's just say that you picked up entry somewhere down here at 487. This fucker's moving 50% up. Damn. Heads up, I'm going to backtest this even more. I'm going to have more data to come with it. Okay? I just need you to be very careful in the broader markets because I will say that this is not The AMC is not necessarily the best ticker that you want to invest in, all right? I'm not a fan of it. I don't care about AMC. In fact, I hate it. And in fact, I wouldn't even talk about it if it weren't so many people asking for it, all right? I do not like this ticker. But I am telling you that the criteria is part of my system, and my system is leading this kind of target upside within the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever. So heads up on that shit. I want to make sure that everyone is hitting that fucking like button right now, because I just said this shit out loud, and I can't believe that I just said it out loud. If you want to understand how this is done, reach out to me immediately. Make a change in your trading portfolio. ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com. I know this shit is because I'm an instructor, so make sure to reach out to me immediately. Goodness gracious. Guys, there is something up here, man. I know you guys heard it here, okay? I know you're hearing it here. I just want you to be careful, all right? Just please be very careful, team. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of leave you here with that. I'm gonna leave you here with all that fucking upside. I noticed here that we got a massive amount of viewers during this time, and thank you guys so much. I actually saw it reach up to 160 people here for a very, very late night, which is really rare. I'm wondering if this shit is going to reach around 400 to 500 people tomorrow when we stream it during a normal time. So guys, I'm going to try to stream it tomorrow. I'm going to try to make sure to come back in and give some support to the GME and AMC communities. And also hopefully give you guys an opportunity to consider risk off on these assets, guys, because these are not the best, right? Guys, I personally lost all of my money when I first started trading here. And if it wasn't for this, then I wouldn't have become a better trader later on. Okay. I'm thankful for it, but I'm also, you know, I'm weary of it too. Okay. And I want you guys to be weary of it as well. Okay. I care about you guys a great deal. I want to make sure that you guys practice safely in the to practice safely in the markets. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit nervous. So just keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? Because in some way, shape, or form, my buddy Options may be right, you know? The fucking data is there, but then what? It's like they see the data, they see the people talking about it, and then boom, they take it against you, and it's done. Right? So, but guys, just definitely know that I love you so much, and I want you to be careful in the markets, okay? I care for you. All right, team, so let's go ahead and finish it off here. Make sure to hit that like button on your way out, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. And I will be catching you, hopefully, can't promise it, but hopefully I can catch you tomorrow. All right, team? But with that said, I wish you a good night, team. Yeah, ask me any questions you may have. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios!